Spurs defeat Thunder, even series at 2-2. What we know after Sunday's matchup. San Antonio defeats Oklahoma City in Game 4. This was a dominant performance for the Spurs. They were the first team to grab a 20-point lead in this series. They led by at least 15 points for the final 20 minutes of this game. The Spurs and Thunder are now 2-2 in this series. This win for San Antonio evened up this Western Conference Finals. This is the matchup everyone was waiting to see, and we now have a 3-game series since it's tied at 2-2. The Thunder will host Game 5 and Game 7, while the Spurs will host Game 6. See Game 5 on Tuesday. Top performers of the night. Victor Wembanyama had 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. De'Aaron Fox finished with 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander accrued 19 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 steals.
Victor Wembanyama's epic half-court heave adds to lore of these West Finals finals. There were just a few seconds left before halftime when the ball made its way to Victor Wembanyama, who was roughly 90 feet from the rim, unless he managed to make a full sprint in just 3 or so strides. Not that it was beyond the capabilities of a 7'5" freak of nature. There was virtually no chance for him to score. So, just dribble out the clock and head to the locker room? Or do something that defies the imagination? This was too much distance and too little time. Well, actually, that's a defeatist way of thinking. And on this night, with the Spurs down 2-1 to Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Finals, defeat was the furthest thing from his mind.
Thunder's depth has questions to answer after Game 4. Injuries and poor performances from key contributors have Oklahoma City looking for alternative ways to support its 2-time MVP. The Oklahoma City Thunder's depth, magnificent throughout this season and this Western Conference Finals series, had no magic to give Sunday night. Depth went from a helpful tool to dire. Down Jalen Williams and A.J. Mitchell, 2 of the team's most important creators, the Thunder delivered their flattest game of the postseason, a 103-82 Game 4 loss that evened their series with the San Antonio Spurs. A game that did not reek of desperation, but instead felt weighed down by the depth chart. Yes, the Thunder played without a bevy of ball handlers at different points during this season, but this is not Detroit in February or Utah in November. Can the Thunder conjure offense against such a harsh defense without the necessary initiators? We can. Coach Mark Daniel postgame. I thought we left a lot to be desired on that end of the floor. We didn't have the sharpness, force, or precision necessary to crack them. The Knicks' trade for Mikal Bridges was worth it. Mikal Bridges is doing his part, and the New York Knicks are 1 win away from ending an NBA Finals drought because of it. Send the Brooklyn Nets more picks. They can consider all the cash they want too. Mikal Bridges' short trek from Brooklyn to Manhattan 2 summers ago initiated arguments that got as heated as subway platforms in July. The New York Knicks traded 5 first-round picks and more to the crosstown rival Nets to acquire Bridges, a reliable NBA wing without an all-star game to his name. Many saw it as a significant overpay for someone of his stature. New York's decision-makers, though, identified Bridges as a critical piece for a team ready to transition into a serious challenger. For the trade to be justified, the Knicks had to quickly be in the chase for a championship. There's no other way around it. Anything short of that could set the franchise back as it emptied the bulk of its asset cabinet to get the move done. People could lose their jobs over such a gamble. One way or another, whenever the dust settles, an extreme result will present itself.